Well, I know I'm preaching to the choir, and it is my honor to welcome to the stage the choir master, the man who's brought us all together here tonight for many years. Come on up, Joe. Joe Pojman, would you please welcome Joe to the stage? And of course, you know Joe is the founder and executive director of Texas Alliance for Life. Joe, it has been such a treat to work with you these last two sessions, specifically on the Human Life Protection Act, that you were so instrumental in helping me be ready to pass. And I'm just honored to know you. You're a leader, you're a hero, a friend and a brother in Christ. Please welcome Joe Pojman.
Well, to everyone present here at the Hilton Austin and to everyone watching online, welcome to the Texas Alliance for Life 2021 Annual Benefit Dinner. For those in this enormous ballroom, isn't it wonderful to be out together with more than 1,000 pro-life people? As you know, Texas Alliance for Life is a statewide organization of people committed to protecting innocent human life from conception to natural death. And we're founded by me 33 years ago, and we've been doing that ever since. And my name is Dr. Joe Pojman. I appreciate so much our board, our staff, our volunteers, all of you here and online who are here to support the mission of Texas Alliance for Life. Our state has been in the news recently, have we not? Once the Texas Heartbeat Act went into effect on September 1, our office was just deluged with media calls. Dozens and dozens from across the state, but far beyond. New York Times, the LA Times, the Washington Post, National Public Radio. Texas has suddenly become very interesting. And media outlets abroad. Spain, France, Switzerland, Germany, Poland, Denmark, Ireland, Japan. They all want to know what's going on in Texas. Well, my answer is simple. Texas is protecting unborn babies whose heartbeats are detected from the tragedy of abortion. And we have a responsibility to do no less. And this is a surprise to them. Texas, this is another point I make. Texas provides vast alternatives to abortion. Did you know that at the same time the legislature passed the Texas Heartbeat Act, they passed a budget that increased funding for the state's highly successful Alternatives to Abortion program to $100 million over the next 2 years. That Alternatives to Abortion program will serve 150,000 women with unplanned pregnancies each year. The goal is that women will have everything they need to successfully carry the baby to term, give birth, and keep the baby or place the baby for adoption. Services continue for 3 years after the birth of the child. And those services are provided at nearly 200 sites across the state, urban areas, suburban areas, rural areas. This was a major goal of Texas Alliance for Life and groups that we worked with. And there are hundreds of privately funded pregnancy centers, maternity homes, and church-based organizations to also offer help. Not surprisingly, the media had never heard of that before. Nor have they heard of House Bill 1280, the Human Life Protection Act, a landmark bill passed by the legislature and signed into law by pro-life Governor Greg Abbott this spring. Now, if you like the Texas Heartbeat Act, you will love House Bill 1280. This law protects unborn babies from the tragedy of abortion throughout pregnancy, beginning at conception, fertilization, and it goes into effect when the Supreme Court overturns the terrible Roe v. Wade decision. Thank you, Governor Greg Abbott, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, and Speaker Dade Phelan. I think you can see why the Human Life Protection Act has been the top priority of Texas Alliance for Life. But you say, Dr. Pojman, overturning Roe, that has been our dream for decades. But it may be on the horizon. The Supreme Court, you may have heard, has agreed to hear a case called Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Organization that calls into question whether any law can protect unborn babies anytime before viability, whether that's constitutional. Oral arguments before the court will be made on December 1st. Anybody want to take a road trip? Let's show the Supreme Court that Texas is pro-life. We can expect a decision by the end of the court session in June or early July. Now, can you imagine a Texas in which our state protects every unborn child from abortion, and where every pregnant woman knows she has all the resources she needs and never even considers abortion? Texas Alliance for Life and the pro-life movement have huge challenges before us. We must educate all our elected officials, the media, and our entire state of three basic facts. Number one, the unborn child is a baby worthy of protection from abortion. Second, abortion hurts, not helps women. And third, our state provides vast resources for women with an unplanned pregnancy, alternatives to abortion. I want to thank our Leadership Circle members. I can't thank you enough, because without your financial support, literally, we could do nothing. Also, you sustaining members who help with our ongoing expenses, and everyone who has contributed time and money in the past year. We live in a great state, and we will become even greater. Thank you.